So Kelsey Mitchell is still struggling to figure out Unrivaled. I think she is just. I don't think she's necessarily the player that for Unrivaled, and I don't think she's on the right team for her. Because the problem is that this league is your mid-range shot creator, like type players, and your athletic bigs. That's what this league is. That is what the Unrivaled league is. There are certain players that are going to be absolutely garbage in Unrivaled. Your bruising bigs, and your small guards, which Kelsey Mitchell is one of them. Like, I get it. Kelsey Plum had 40 yesterday, but like, she was playing the Lunar Owls. She was playing Team Cancun. Any team that has Marina Mabry on it may not win a game. I'm not sure if Marina Mabry's ever won a game in Unrivaled. Like, if you look at it, the players that are succeeding, your Jackie Youngs, as that are guards, your Jackie Youngs, your Alyssa Thomases, to an extent, Paige. And by the way, Paige has been fine in Unrivaled. Like, she was very good the first game, but like, did they not play? They played someone garbage in the first game, didn't they? Am I right in saying they played someone garbage in the first game? They play. I know the Phantom were okay actually. In fairness, the Phantom aren't bad. She looked good really good in the first game, but like, since that first game, she's been very ordinary. She was very ordinary today. And can we stop the two-way player? She had to hide on Lexi Hull, and like, it was barbecue chicken alert as soon as Chelsea Gray got switched onto her. Every time Chelsea Gray burned her. Like, and that's not a knock. That's not a knock. She got cooked by fucking Tiffany Hayes in game one. When they were calling her the next Kawhi Leonard, she was getting cooked by Tiffany Hayes. Like, it is what it is. She's a real good player, but like, Unrivaled doesn't necessarily suit her. Like, Rakia and Malonga have been their two main offensive forces. They have been the two main offensive players for that team, because Paige is kind of an undersized guard who's not just going to sprint down and run to the basket. Like, she's going to get hers, of course. Like, just like Sabrina last year. If Sabrina goes off, like, Sabrina might go off. Chelsea Gray is the exception, because Chelsea Gray, once she puts on the Rose uniform, has the greatest magnet ball of all time. Like, it's been a 2-year-long magnet ball. Like, it's actually mental. It's been a 2-year-long magnet ball. Because you know when she puts on that Aces uniform, she's not going to do this shit again. Like, she wasn't bad last year by any means. She was much better last year than she was 2 years ago. But like, the magnet ball is something that seems to be like exclusive to Unrivaled. Like, she's obviously good otherwise. She's good no matter what. She's Chelsea Gray. But like, she gets like you all know what I mean when I say magnet ball for Chelsea Gray. Like, it's fucking nuts. It's absolutely nuts, some of the shit that she does. That being said, Kelsey Mitchell is averaging about 15 a game, playing negative defense, and her team is garbage. She hasn't been the worst player on her team. You could maybe argue she's been the best player on her team. Like, you could maybe argue that Kelsey Mitchell has been the best player on her team. Like, she is third on the team in scoring. Actually, I'm going to be honest. I don't think you really argue that. Monique Billings has been the best player on her team. Monique Billings is playing the fourth most minutes and leading the team in scoring. Maggie Begor has been shocking. Sanaya Rivers is just swatting shit. Like, she's swatting shots. That's all she's really doing. Heidemann, just like last year, has been one of the worst players in all of Unrivaled. And Citron has been terrible. Absolutely terrible. And Kelsey Mitchell had a good first half today. But like, she's averaging 2 turnovers to 1 assist. She's averaging 13 points per game, 2 rebounds, and 2 turnovers to 1 assist. I repeat, 2 turnovers to 1 assist. She is averaging more fouls than any stat. I don't know. She's averaging more fouls than assists. In fairness, she's averaging 1.3 steals a game, but like, she just hasn't figured it out. And I don't think this is going to be a league for her. Look, get your bag and stay in shape. That's all that I care about. For Kelsey Mitchell, go get your bag, stay in shape. That is all that matters. Nothing else matters. Absolutely, nothing else matters at all when it comes down to it. Like, with Kelsey Mitchell. Like, Kelsey Mitchell is... She's got the ability to cook in the WNBA. And it's funny. You would think that with more spacing, she'd be a better scorer. But it's like, teams don't really crash the offensive glass, and it's weird. It doesn't seem like there's as much guards going meep meep and just running down the floor. It's bigs. It is out and out the bigs. Like the big runners, we saw Hamby just scored 40. The Erica Hamby just scored 40 points in a game. Like, just running in a lot of layups. A lot of layups. Like, I'm not going to lie. It's kind of bad. I'm going to make another video on this where I'm like, Unrivaled is like it's bordering on unwatchable. Like, it's bordering on becoming unwatchable. At the end of the day, though, it's not. There's still genuinely some fun teams. Like, I thought the game at the start of today was great, which is, again, what I will be talking about. But I do have to say that Kelsey Mitchell has been poor. She's been poor. And look, does this make any difference for the Fever? Fuck no. Aaliyah Boston stunk it up last year in Unrivaled, and she was fantastic last season. It's all about, like, getting in shape. Don't get injured. That's all that I care about. Don't get injured. Have fun. Stay in America and be ready for the season. That's all that matters. That's realistically all that matters. And then again, none of this matters if the WNBA doesn't exist. And I'm going to talk about this tomorrow. It's very clear. It is very, very clear when it's all said and done that the players are panicking a little bit. They are absolutely panicking a little bit. They are like, you can see with it, they're realizing that, not that they're overplaying their hand, this is the first time the league are just not budging on anything. And I think they realize they're fucked. There's no playing. And to be fair, the league are fucked as well. It's a game of chicken. It is a game of chicken. And the problem is that the players don't not speak with emotion. So they're giving up too much information. You can tell that they're realistically like at this stage that they're realizing that, oh shit, maybe we don't have the leverage we thought we did. But yeah, look, at the end of the day, Kelsey Mitchell has been playing really, really well last season. Kelsey Mitchell has been again, old WNBA player, but dear Lord, like, a player that I thought was going to be really good in Unrivaled was Sonia Citron. She's been terrible. Citron's been absolutely terrible. This lineup, this team, whatever you want to, you're talking about, it's just not working. This team is just flat out not working, and it is an unfortunate one. It is an unfortunate one that it's not working, because if this team was actually cooking, they'd be kind of fun to watch. So you got Citron, you got Mitchell, you got other players, but it's just not. I wish it was. It's just not working. And Kelsey Mitchell, who's expected to be the best player on this team, just hasn't really showed up in Unrivaled at all, if we're being honest. But yeah, I'll see you guys.